We are grateful for your dedication and sacrifice. We would also like to recognize and thank the students who brought food donations for tonight's event. These contributions will be delivered to our local AMVETS and American Legion posts to help provide holiday meals for veterans right here in our very own community. Your generosity makes a difference. Thank you so much for that. And now the starting lineups. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Tonight, the rivalry ignites once again. Two teams, one sheet of ice, and a determination to take the 131 Challenge Cup home. It's time to meet the Warriors, who will battle it out in tonight's showdown. Get on your feet and make some noise for the starting lineup. First, the visiting Cadillac Vikings. On defense, number 3, Elijah Belair. Elijah's a freshman. Next, defenseman number 7, a senior, Tristan Berge. A forward, senior number 2, Blake Seeley. Another forward, number 15, another senior, Ryan Lincoln. Senior forward, number 22, Caden Hawkins. And starting in goal for Cadilllac, number 1, Nick Brandsma, a senior. Joining the Vikings are honorary Mike captains Jackson Sharga and Easton Boglarski. The Vikings are coached by head coach Scott Graham. And now let's meet the starters for your Big Rapids Cardinals. They're all seniors. Number 3, Wyatt Sierra. Number 18, Cam Miller. Number 9, a forward, Wyatt Welch. Another forward, number 27, Brody Listowski. Forward, number 28, Seth Perdue. And in goal, number 2, Holden Booth. Joining the Cardinals are honorary Mike captains Henry Schaefer, Seeley Bybee, James Brook, Gunnar Rutley, along with honorary sport captain Riker Ruel. The Cardinals are led by head coach Tim Glasgow, assisted by Matt Crossett. And the rest of the Cardinals. Ladies and gentlemen, before tonight's rivalry battle begins, we want to shine the spotlight on a very special group of people standing across center ice. A band of heroes, men and women who have sacrificed, served, and protected the freedoms we enjoy every single day as American citizens. Tonight we are honored to welcome veterans who have served in every branch of the United States military. First, we'd like to recognize the Cadillac veterans in person tonight and on ice. First, we have Anastasia Ray, mother of freshman Roman Lindell. Anastasia served in the U.S. Air Force as a staff sergeant. Anastasia fought the global war on terrorism. She has been stationed at Charleston Air Force Base, Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam in Hawaii, and Dover Air Force Base in Delaware. She served 10 years with our United States Air Force. She also earned the Air Force Commendation Medal with 2 Oakley clusters and the Air Force Achievement Medal, along with Air Force Outstanding Unit Award with Oakley cluster. Ladies and gentlemen, U.S. Air Force Staff Sergeant Anastasia Ray. Next we have Lars Lindell, the father of Roman Lindell. Lars served in the Army as a sergeant, and he fought overseas also on the global war against terror. He's been stationed in Fort Huachuca, Arizona, Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and Fort Schaefer, Hawaii. He served 8 years with our U.S. Army. Ladies and gentlemen, Lars Lindell. Next we have John Matthew Taylor, related to freshman Ashton Edstorm. John served in the Army as a sergeant. He was stationed at Cadillac Armory attached to the 126th Armor Unit. He fought in Operation Iraqi Freedom, here in the Decorated Combat Infantry Badge, and he served 13 years with the U.S. Army. Ladies and gentlemen, John Matthew Taylor. Waddell. Tommy served in the Navy, assigned to aviation units. He fought in Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. He was stationed on the USS John Stennis aircraft carrier, and he served 4 years with our U.S. Navy. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Waddell. Continuing on, we have Jeff Belair. Jeff is the father of senior Jacob Belair and freshman Elijah Belair. He served in the U.S. Army as a specialist. He fought in Operation Iraqi Freedom, and he served 6 years with the U.S. Army. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Belair. And we have Kristen Bransma, mother of senior Nick Bransma. She served in the U.S. Army, stationed at Fort Sam Houston, Texas, Fort Lewis, Washington, Tripler Army Medical Center in Hawaii, and Fort Sill, Oklahoma. And she served 6 years on active duty with our U.S. Army. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristen Bransma. And finally, Jake Trowbridge. Jake was assigned with the U.S. Army in various locations around the world, and he's the father of sophomore Kason Trowbridge. Ladies and gentlemen, U.S. Army member Jake Trowbridge. And if there's any other Cadillac Armed Forces member that we didn't announce, they can please join the rest of the group out there. Thank you. One more round of applause for the Cadillac veterans in person. And now for the Big Rapids veterans that are in person here tonight. First, we have retired Lieutenant Commander Scott Foose. He served 20 years in the U.S. Navy aboard nuclear submarines USS George Bancroft as assistant engineer and the USS Montpelier as navigator. Following his qualifications for command of nuclear-powered submarines, he was transferred to the staff as commander of Submarine Force Atlantic Fleet in Norfolk, Virginia. Scott is the grandfather of Big Rapids goalie Holden Foose. Ladies and gentlemen, retired Lieutenant Commander Scott Foose. Next, we have Steve Hobbins, who served at the Naval Hospital in Subic Bay, Philippines, as a Navy corpsman during the Vietnam War from 1969 to 1975. During his time in Subic Bay, Steve served as a ward corpsman, taking care of the needs of the Navy and Marine personnel serving in the war on the ground in Vietnam. Steve was awarded the Philippine Presidential Unit Citation for assisting with civilian casualties during mudslides that occurred in the Philippines during the war. Steve is the grandfather of Big Rapids sophomore goalie Cash Ziska. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Hopkins. Next, we have Claire Kwan. Claire is the grandfather of Big Rapids freshman forward Murphy Kwan. Sergeant Kwan served in the U.S. Army Reserve as a medic 3rd class from 1967 to 1972 during the Vietnam War. Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Claire Kwan. Next, we have Kyle Fitzgerald. Kyle is the uncle of Big Rapids senior forward Aiden Smith. Kyle served in the U.S. Army for 10 years as a staff sergeant during Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. Ladies and gentlemen, U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Kyle Fitzgerald. And finally, if I can bring your attention to the west end of the rink, Mike Fitzgerald is the grandfather of Big Rapids hockey member Murphy Quant. Michael was a 3rd class petty officer in the United States Navy and served aboard the aircraft carrier USS Enterprise and survived a major explosion in January of 1969. What was supposed to be a routine aircraft startup sequence off the coast of Hawaii turned catastrophic, and a rocket mounted on an F-4 Phantom accidentally overheated. This caused the rocket to cook off, launching it across the flight deck, striking an external fuel tank, and immediately set off a series of explosions, destroying multiple aircraft and the ship's flight deck. Mike was one of the firefighters that saved the aircraft from being totally lost. He served our country from 1966 to 1972. Mike is wheelchair bound. He's on the west end. Again, Again, the grandfather of Mercury Quant on the Big Rapids team. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Ferris. Now, hockey fans, before we present the colors, and before we raise our voices together for the national anthem, I'd like to ask all veterans in attendance tonight to please stand and join the incredible Americans we just honored at center ice. Let's hear it, folks. A big, loud Cardinal and Viking crowd. Round of applause for every veteran in the arena tonight. Thank you all for your service and your sacrifice. We appreciate you, and we appreciate all of you fans that support every single game that we play here throughout the season. If you are able, please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats. Active and former military, please render the proper salute. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Mecosta County Police Honor Guard for the presentation of colors, followed by the playing of our national anthem. Crank up the rivalry and drop the first official puck of the night. We're kicking things off with a very special ceremonial puck drop. We've got two incredible guests joining us. We welcome a veteran uncle of Big Rapids forward, Wyatt Sierra, the veteran mother of Viking Pam Nelson. She'll be coming out on the ice with the ceremonial puck drop.
locked in.
We are just about ready for puck drop here from beautiful Ewagleben Ice Arena with some amazing pregame festivities, and I'm not alone tonight. I got Isaac Zacco joining me in the booth tonight. He'll be doing the color commentary. But, Isaac, you've played in this game multiple times. This is obviously a different sort of feel from previous games. Obviously the long before the game festivities, and then in between the first and the second we'll have another long period. But this is, how do you get ready for a game against not only a big rival in Cadillac, but a much different look on the timetable set of things?
It's not just physically out here, it's mentally. Get the legs stretched out, as you can see right here. You know, you get them stretched out right before you go to the face-off, and you just get your brain mentally prepared for this game, for this big rivalry game. I'm excited.
Both these teams have circled this game on the calendar, I should say. It's been 364 days since the last 131 Cup. Big Rapids won that one. Cadillac's going to come in and try to get some revenge. We got Brandsma in blue, Foos in red, and the Cardinals will win the opening draw as that one's won back by Osaski. He will go to Skira, and the Cardinals, we whistled for an offsides early in this one. Not how you want to start the game, obviously, but you're going to get a face-off, try to win another one. That's what the Cardinals have really done dominantly. They won 40 face-offs versus Tri-Valley, where Tri-Valley only won 13. Obviously, how do you look to capitalize on it even farther?
You know, you win the face-offs, you know, good things will happen. In zone, you get pucks deep, good things will happen.
That's exactly, we've seen this team win face-offs. It's one of their more notorious things, as Cam Miller unable to keep that one in the zone. Wyatt Skier will skate it back, and he'll angle it up to Seth Purdue. Purdue will have it. He'll also go off the boards, unable to get it deeper into the zone, though. Big hit there by Brody Osaski, the captain, laying the bam. Osaski's one of the best Cardinal players this team's had in quite some time, as he'll try to get it deeper, as well as Wyatt Skier. This puck is now behind, right in front of the beautiful dog pound that's been packed tonight, as the Cardinals try to get something started early there. They're going to Schmidt in the slot. Just couldn't get it going there. Miller will have it. He'll have it in the neutral zone. He'll go up to Osaski. Osaski will smartly just chip it down. That's a big line change will come here. Cardinals full change as Lazinski will chip it on down, hit a body in the zone. Cadillac just trying to get something set up. They haven't maintained the puck in the Cardinal zone, and that's a misplay there by Cade Dowell, the rookie, trying to get that puck. Just misplayed it. Cadillac able to retrieve it. Cadillac's got to get this offense going. They haven't got the puck really past the neutral zone whatsoever.
You know, the Cardinals are putting that pressure on. Obviously, you can see a physical game, some big hits early on. You can expect to see that more throughout the game.
Yeah, 100%. Both these teams, this is a very hated rivalry, and what could be not only hate week on the hockey level of things, hate week really all over with Michigan, Ohio State this week, as the Vikings almost get something started there. Jonathan Lazinski has his stick lifted, but will take it in the neutral zone, wheeling it, and he will smartly shovel it down as the Cardinals will change again. Brandsma will stick his stick out. Brandsma had a injured season last year, played a lot of those games, 9 games played, and he allowed 4 goals per game with a .915 save percentage, facing a lot of shots, something that Cadillac has faced quite a bit this season. Seth Purdue will have it, trying to leave it back for Wyatt Welch, unable to. Welch plays the body. This one's left for Brody Osaski, runs into his own man, and Wyatt Welch will send the man down. Puck sitting freely. Wyatt has it, trying to get that one back to Wyatt as well. Wyatt Skier will have this one below the goal line, playing the body in front of the student section. Osaski trying to find something open as that one's taken away. Both beautiful jerseys. The Cardinals will be wearing those sacrifice blues, and the Cadillac Vikings in the service as he is wide open, just unable to soft it down as Foos will have it, and he will freeze. A little bit of a sloppy game so far in the first 3 minutes, but the Cardinal team has the ability to figure this out. We've seen it from an offensive standpoint. They've liked to play, you know, competitive games, but you almost got to hope with the way Cadillac's coming into this game, the skill gap is major in this game.
100%. Every year, Cadillac and Big Rapids go head-to-head, and they're always so competitive. It's always such a close game.
Very fun rivalry as Lazinski got that one into the neutral zone, but was intercepted by Cadillac. This one's angled off the boards right at the CCHA logo, as looked like Wyatt Skier was going for a big hit there. He wasn't able to land it. Jonathan Lazinski will be on the receiving end of this wrap, as this looks to be Aiden Smith taking it up. Big 8 trying to get past the man as he's hit hard down as Cadillac's starting to get rowdy now. Down here 45 miles away from their home in the Wexford Civic Center. Cardinals trying to figure something out. A little bit sloppy from both these teams. Nobody's truly had puck possession or a shot yet. Reed Curtis will try to get that one up to Jonathan Lazinski. Was unable to there. That's going to be number 19. trying to get it and get something started. Rahilly's going to have it. He's going to take it in the neutral zone. Rahilly tried to play it down as Lazinski's playing physical puck. He's got to stay with it now. Cadillac's going to take it, trying to get something started. Rahilly goes down. Aiden Smith hits him there, and that's going to be a delayed penalty. That might have been a tripping there on Aiden Smith. This Cardinal team had 6 penalties versus Tri-Valley, and that's really what led Tri-Valley to have that big comeback in the end of that one.
If you're going to win the game, you have to limit your penalties. You have to limit the physicality. You want to be physical, but you want to be the right physical. You want to be the bad physical where you're taking bad penalties to lead Cadillac to win the game.
Yeah, both these teams have the ability to play to a chippy edge, but both these teams know how to get under the other team's skin. And really what you saw with the Cardinals against Tri-Valley was the 6 penalties, but then you take the win against Midland Chemics in a 4-3 game, you only had 1 penalty. And that's just the tale of 2 different games, and that's the Cardinals have to find the right tail. Here's a quick shot there from Seeley's going to be blocked. Trying to get it out is Jake Stroker. Just there's a shot whiff. It's going to be Freddie Ortiz, I believe, trying to get rid of it. As down goes, I think, Brody Osowski. Hard to tell with these numbers on these Cardinal jerseys. Sweet jerseys, though, they have. In the neutral zone, Cadillac trying to get something started. Wheeling it, he'll stop in the Cardinal defensive zone. They go to Seeley on the far side. He has the right ability to stay in the right places. He whiffed on it. Cam Miller trying to get it out as Brody Osowski. Did that one get out enough? And it did. It will be an offsides as Rahilly did not see that arm up. The Cardinals' power play hasn't been great. They're 4 for 7 on the season. How do you look for that to going forward as you went 3 for 6 going back to that Tri-Valley game? How do you get the power play, or the penalty kill, I should say, going with a minute 26 left on this?
You got to take the puck and rip it. You got a minute 27 left. Win the face-off here. You just got to kill time, whatever it takes.
We had a couple opportunities to do that as Zach Repke pokes this one away. Cadillac's looking for the dump and chase type of hockey. Jonathan Lazinski will have it behind the goal line, and he will rip it down. This one looks to be on net, though. Brandsma, a little bit risky doing that play to go down to only 1 knee rather than 2, but did stick it away, and he will stay alive in what's a 0-0 game between the Cardinals and the Vikings in the 131 Cup, the 2025 edition. This one, Foos looked like he kicked the net off. It will stay on the pegs as the Cardinals able to sauce this one down again. I believe Zach Repke gets this one behind the student section. Trying to get something started. Aaron Lincoln's going to have it. Lincoln's going to keep with it. He's going to go all the way up to number 13. That's Nathan Fisk. Fisk has it. Lisinski tried to lay the boom. He did as there's a shot. Foos almost didn't even really see it. He was so far out of the net that if there was somebody down low there in that slot, this would have been a 1-0 game in favor of the Vikings. 28 seconds left on the penalty kill. Cardinals go for the fresh change. Trying to get it all the way up as there's a slick play by Brody Osowski, who had a shorthanded goal against Tri-Valley.
The Cardinals taking advantage of that dump and chase hockey style. Their Vikings are giving the puck away, which gives the Cardinals the opportunity to shoot down the ice and waste at least 30 seconds.
And this will be another whistle here with 7 seconds left. Cardinals, you win this draw, you hold it for a couple seconds, then you have the penalty kill, but you got to win the faceoff. We talked about earlier the Cardinals' ability to win faceoffs, and especially with a guy like Brody Osowski, who's probably one of the best faceoff winners in really this area, including that Big North and that UP. There's nobody around the area that really wins as many faceoffs and brings that skill level like he does.
He's such an important piece to this team right here, winning faceoffs. As I said earlier, winning faceoff is a really important part of hockey.
100%. Cardinals do lose this one. There'll be 5 seconds left as a man goes down into the boards. It'll be Brody Osowski who went down on the boards, got in the way of the ref there. Cardinals have 1 shot, Vikings have none, and that's going to be full strength for the Cardinals. Cardinals playing a little bit of pesky. That's Seth Perdue down there, who's having a great start to his season with 3 points. He's really been a key guy for this team. He's got 28 career points as this one will go all the way down for an icing. 11:21 left, but talking about from your senior class from last year to this senior class, what similarities and differences do you see between these two groups?
Both really competitive, both physical. I can see this senior class having a better, more successful season. They have that edge. They have that want and will to do things that we weren't capable of doing.
Yeah, 100%. But it's going to start with that defense. 6 defensemen on the senior side really lost. Zach Repke will keep this in on the faceoff. They'll go back with the no-look pass. Repke will let it rip as that one almost went in as they were going to battle down low now. Lazinski went down there. As this puck's going to go to the slot, almost a chance there for Jonathan Lazinski as Ortiz will play it down low. Aiden Smith will go on Rahilly. Puck sitting freely as now Ortiz gets it, but he is knocked off the puck. Going the other way with it now is Cadilllac. They'll get it up to number 13, Fisk. Fisk going to go up to Number 7 is that's a great block there, but a shot, and Foos will have the save. That was a high-quality shot, though. Cardinals got to be careful with where those rebounds go.
That was a great opportunity for Cadillac. Got to play tighter defense right there. Got to pick up a guy as you're coming back into the zone.
I truly think this Cardinal team has to wake up. I don't think they're to their full. They look sloppy passing the puck right now. You got to settle in. I know the nerves are going, and I know there's a lot of people in the building, but you're 7 minutes into this game, and there's only one shot from each team.
I agree. You know, you got to have something happen. Somebody needs to step up and be that leader that the Cardinals need.
100%. Cardinals won that face-off. This one's turned over. Brody Osowski lost it, but he'll still have it. Has the puck was sitting free. He'll go low to Welch. Welch tries to go all the way across to Seth Perdue in the slot, who was wide open. Osowski will get it. He still has it, gets around his man. He's going to chase the loose puck. Tried to go around another man, though. That one was intercepted there by the defenseman. Cadillac's going to try to start something as there's a good stick there by Wyatt Welch as this one was chipped off the boards by Reed Curtis. Osowski's just trying to kick this one to the slot. It's Cadillac playing really physical. Both these teams are. It's really going to be the word of the night, I think, is how physical both these teams are playing.
It's gonna be a rough night. You know, bodies are gonna be sore tomorrow, but in the end, it's worth it, right? It's worth to hold that cup up at the end, skate towards the student section, and celebrate with all your classmates and teammates.
Yeah, 100%. You got Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Can't wait, man. I cannot wait.
Can't wait for a great meal. This game's always been played the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, which has really been interesting when you think about the high school sports world of things. Not many games are played around this area. Like you have the football state championships at Ford Field this weekend, but really around this area there's no regular season games.
I do know one rivalry game, high school hockey, DCC, Detroit Catholic Central versus Brother Rice. That's the only one that I know of. So I think that's why so many people come out to this game, because it's very special. Yeah,
100%. It's very special just from even the veteran standpoint of things as this puck goes out of play. 9:44 left in the clock. Both these teams tied up at 0. One shot from each of these teams. But talking about just the sacrifice, the service, this game not only is for the players, but it's for the fans, it's for the veterans. This game brings together both these communities very well.
I agree. You know, it's such a tight rivalry. It's like it's a love-hate relationship. You know, you hate each other on the ice, love each other off of it. It's amazing.
Yeah, 100%. This one's going to be settled down by Foos. Cade Dowell will have it. He had a beautiful pass to Wyatt Welch to win the game versus Chemix. He's going to try to get this one up, but he turns it over, and a quick shot there goes high of the net. As Holden Foos there might have been clipped by his own man, and Cam Miller couldn't really find that puck. No look pass there from Osowski. He'll go to Miller. Miller has it, tries to go all the way across the ice, and does. He gets this one to Murphy Quant as Jake Stroker should go down and chase this one. He scored his first high school career goal on Saturday against Tri-Valley. Ray Myers tried to go down and play that one. This one, the ref has gotten in the way a couple times tonight.
I've noticed that. You know, there's some awkward situations they're putting them in there.
Yeah, 100%. This puck has been bouncing around. Both these teams using the high college glass here at Ewing Gleben Ice Arena. Jake Strokridge will battle for it. This one's going to go low. Nick Brandsma will have it as Aiden Smith goes down and battles with what is number 11. That's Aaron Lincoln. This one's played in the neutral zone. Got to get rid of it is Zach Repke, who's hit hard there as this puck is now getting really physical in the early goings of this one. Zach Repke will just chip it. Now he'll go after and chase after this one. This one played in the middle to Ryan Lincoln. Unable to get it. Aiden Smith's got a prime chance. He's got a man holding him back, though, unable to do anything with it as Blake Seeley tried to get this one out. Cardinals keep it in. Great move to avoid the hit there by Wyatt Skeeler. Get this one low to Zach Repke. There's nobody on this far side, though. It's going to be a wide open chance. He's got room, but doesn't really get it much off the ice. Caden Hawkins had a chance. He's one of the star players for Cadillac. He's played in this game multiple times like a lot of these guys have. This is a heavy senior class. I believe there's a rough estimate 18 or more seniors playing in this game, which really just adds to it more because now you know the history between these two teams. Brody Osowski will have it. He'll go to the slot, look for Wyatt Welch. Those guys have been a dynamic duo, including Seth Perdue. A dominant trifecta as this one's just sent down as Holden Foos kicks off the net. The whistle is not going to blow. The net, I think the net's off.
It looks like it's off.
The ref's got to blow this one. The net's off. As Foos has to fix it himself without a whistle.
I'm speechless.
I don't think I've ever seen that. And I mean, this is a high school game, and I feel like that's one of the things that gets called the most. Is this one sent down by Cadillac? Reed Curtis just wasn't ready for that when this one played, banked off the boards. Wyatt Welch will go in and battle for it. Reed Curtis has it in his own zone. He opts to go to Wyatt Skira. Skira, the turn defenseman, will get around a man, and he was tripped. No penalty there, surprisingly. These refs don't want to get in the way early in this one as Reed Curtis will send it down. Brody Osaski will give chase. This one was played around him, though. Reed Curtis will have it at his feet. He played it back to Brody Osaski, who freshly plays the body as Rahilly went down there. Osaski tried to knock that one down, but wasn't able to. It's Nathan Fisk who will have it. Fisk's forced wide. He'll leave it for Rahilly. Rahilly's one-time shot doesn't go. Puck sits free as Osaski has just fallen on top of it, and they're not calling it again.
My goodness. The refs have to take control of this game, or if some of you remember, a couple years ago, it got out of control bad. There was chippy after plays, hard hits. It just got out of control. We do not want this to happen in this game.
As there will be an icing, but going with that is you have to set the tone as a referee in the first period. You can't start calling stuff you weren't calling in the first period in the third period, and now you're like, well, I've let these guys play for after the net came off. Osaski was basically tackled. Skira was then tripped, and it's not just going the one way either. The Cardinals had a couple plays where, yeah, you could have called a penalty, but goes hand in hand. Exactly. The Cardinals have already been on the penalty kill today as Lazinski goes down there. This one's played back into his own zone. And it's almost turned over. Aiden Smith goes and plays the body into the boards. Good hit there to force him away from the puck. Now to be Freddie Ortiz, who went to play it to Aiden Smith, but was unable to. It's big! Almost a hit there from Cade Dowell. Freddie Ortiz will have it. Ortiz goes up to Dowell. Dowell's got 1 point on the season. He'll go back to Ortiz. Cardinals setting up. Ortiz whiffed on it, though, and will play it back smartly to Aiden Smith. Aiden Smith still with it now. Cardinals setting up the offense for the first time tonight as that was trying to go across the slot as they do finally get it out. Someone's got to skate to this puck, though, as Lazinski. Great, basically, flying poke check there from the kid. This one will be played down for an icing. 5:26 left to go, and according to the scoreboard, we've only had 3 shots. Sloppy puck so far.
Very, very sloppy puck. One thing I want to point out, these hits look like, on camera, they do not look like they are hard. But I tell you what, Ferris State has this glass. It is not plexiglass. It is hard, solid glass. So when you get hit right into it, it's going to leave some bumps and bruises. And trust me, it hurts.
Both these teams really firing the bodies at each other, but that's really led to what, hey, maybe you take somebody out of the play, maybe you've got space, but that really just hasn't happened between these two opponents. As Wyatt Skira gets it almost cleanly to Osaski, as Brandsman's got to freeze that one with 5:18 left to go in the first period. That was a chance for Osaski. That's the guy you want taking that shot, as he's been clutch for this team all season long.
100%. Just missed by game of inches, man. Just over his stick for a breakaway. Could have been a chance of 1-0 game.
Yeah, right there. He could have had his 3rd goal of the season as Zach Repke unable to keep this one in. He will go to Wyatt Skira. Skira will give it up, and it will be turned over to Ryan Lincoln as Wyatt Skira raised it up there as something is on the ice as Wyatt Skira is just throwing his body around, laying guys out, and there's not any. The ref's in the way again as Wyatt Skira trying to get around something. This one, Cadillac has it in their own zone, angles it off the boards. As Seth Perdue was hit, now away from the puck, nothing there. As it will be something. Interference there. That was ref makes the call. Set the tone now as there Seth Perdue was hit to the boards there. Power play for the Cardinals now.
Ryan Lincoln going to the box. So I think he's got a lot of penalty minutes last year for the Vikings. Very physical player, hustles.
He's got 6 points in 6 games too, so that's another key factor is him going to the bench. Jonathan Lazinski will take this on the power play. He gets it back almost to Jake Strokridge, but misplayed there as Cadillac will just send it on down. Holden Foose will lay his stick out and opt to play it off the boards to Cam Miller. Miller goes to Ortiz but turns it over. Nobody on Cadillac was there though. Murphy Quant will have it. Cardinals got to set this up. Minute 43 on their power play. They're 2 for 3 on this season. Left back for Ortiz. Ortiz has it, goes back to Murphy Quant. Quant takes it into the zone. Tried almost getting around a man as this puck is set free into the neutral zone. Ortiz will just shovel it over to Cam Miller as Miller's taken out of the play. Back to Ortiz again. Ortiz tried to get it up there as there was nothing there. That looked like head contact to me.
It looked like a little bit of lift of the arms there with the cross check.
Yeah, 100%. And we're going to talk about it all night long, is how physical this game is going to be. But I'm going to say it again. You have to set the tone for penalties now rather than later, as the Cardinals are on the power play. Could have been a key 5-on-3 chance.
The Cardinals want to score here. You got to slow it up. You got to take control of the puck.
100% there, as they'll send out not Sealy. That, I believe, was number 22, Caden Hawkins. This one's one back. Here's Osowski. Osowski goes to Skier. Cardinals will set up the power plays. That shot is on. Slot chance there for Seth Perdue. He's got another one. Hit the puck.
Yes!
Aiden Smith.
Wow!
Perfect chance. Wide open. That went off the post. Seth Perdue took the shot. And Aiden Smith, who is fire. He is hot. 3 goals in 3 games.
You love to see it for the kid right there. Really good bounces right there behind the net. Brandsville just unlucky, not covering the post side. Puck bounces right in front of the net for Aiden Smith. Right place, right time.
Yeah, 100% Cardinals get the power play goal there. Aiden Smith, you said it, right place, right chance. As that, yeah, you call it lucky. The puck went off the post, but on the 4th shot of the game, it's 1-0, not 0-0.
A goal is a goal, especially in these type of games. If you remember 3 years ago, it was a very high-scoring game, and every goal mattered in that game.
Yeah, 100%. That was one that the Cardinals lost 9-4. You scored 9 goals on your rival. That sets a tone for then in January. But the Cardinals got revenge that January, winning that one, as their streak has been continued in this one. These two teams going at it, still playing physical hockey. Trying to get out of the zone as Reed Curtis hits a stick there, as this one will be played off the boards to Murphy Quant. Quant will leave it for Reed Curtis. Rookie-to-rookie pass there with 3:20 left to go in the first period. This one played up to Ray Myers. Myers gets it to Jake Stroker. Stroker's going to try and wheel and deal with it, as he will wrap it off the glass. Looks like he might have hit a body or not a clean off the glass. This one will be sauced all the way down for an icing with 3:03 left to go. But that's a great way to start the game. Aiden Smith finding the back of the net.
You know, at first couple of minutes, it was really, really sloppy. Finally, the Cardinals are starting to pick it back up. They're starting to move the puck very well, and they're starting to play as a team right here.
Yeah, 100%. And Smith and Perdue both getting their 4th point of the game, or the season, I should say, and then Wyatt Skewer getting his 3rd assist. That's key. Those guys are stacking up those points, as it looks good on paper, but it also looks good on the ice as these two teams take the face-off. Cadillac won that one. They just got to try to get it out of the zone, as the Cardinals have really woken up. The shot from Wyatt Welch doesn't go, and Sealy will get the rebound. Sealy tried to go far side there, and he actually does to Caden Hawkins, who just misplayed it, as Wyatt Skewer will just angle it off the boards. Wyatt Welch now gives chase. This one goes far up to Caden Hawkins. Hawkins will have it. He'll just wrap it around the boards. Foos opts to come out, but doesn't touch the puck. Skira has it. And this one's to the slot. Nobody there. Find the puck, and it just sat freely. As now Wyatt Skira's going to wheel and deal with it. He's a one-man wrecking crew. Stops on a dime. Now on his backhand to the slot, trying to get to Seth Perdue. Unable to there, as Wyatt Skira keeps it in this time. Puck still bouncing freely. Still sits freely. As Cadillac, it'll be Ryan Lincoln who's got the penalty, which allowed the Cardinals get the power play goal. Angles it off the boards. Brody Osowski will have it, number 27. 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Cardinals lead 1-0 on 6 shots. Skira tried to angle it up into the defensive zone, but unable to there. As Brody Osowski will play it up, as Jonathan Lazinski whiffed on that one. And they'll rule it not to be an icing. They either say Lazinski touched it or Cadillac had a chance to get to that puck. As down goes a man, as Osowski had a chance on the backhand tip. He's got another chance. Got to get the stick on the guys. Oh, quick shot. That's got to be something. Wow, they are really letting him play as Lazinski lets them know.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. He was just hit hard, but you don't take a shot at your captain like that.
Absolutely not. That is number 21.
I mean, that's one of those penalties. I have an issue with the amount of penalties this Cardinal team takes, but that's one of those penalties where you don't hit a captain up high like that and then expect that to happen.
Yep, refs have to take control of this game before things get too out of hand here.
Obviously, you don't want somebody getting hurt, and he got up, which is great. But fans want 5. But yeah, you can give them 5, but then you almost have to give a penalty on the one before. You can't. It's got to go both ways.
I agree. The one on Brody was a little high.
And they give him 5. It's.
I would say it was a 5. I would say it's a 5-minute major. You know, puck wasn't near. I mean, neither was the one on Osaski.
No, he was there, but then you have a guy who easily could have been charging, easily could have been something. He went to the upper body. This game's going to get physical, but it's good to see the refs setting the tone, though. I will say that.
I do agree with that. You know, now the Cardinals have to kill a 5-minute penalty kill, which will lead into the next period, which is always rough.
Yeah, 100%. And Lisinski's taken a lot of penalties. He's taken 4 this season. But, again, it goes back to that thing that you can't expect to get away with hitting a captain like that. Lisinski has to stand up for his guy. And the people in the crowd, Cadillac fans hate it. Big Rapids fans, you're sitting there. The student section got really excited for that one.
Yes.
As, yeah, you have to kill 5, but there's a little bit of energy in the building once you kill this penalty.
I agree with that. Like, what you guys see from the bench. Oh, my goodness.
Brands was making some very questionable plays with his stick.
Would not be shocked if one does go in here.
It's one of the easiest plays to make as a goalie. You don't get a lot of easy plays as a goalie, but just stick the stick out, go down to the 2 knee or just 1 knee, and get that puck away from the net. Not tip it. Look, you could get some awkward bounces. This one is an awkward bounce as Cam Miller will have it. He will turn around and go across. He gets this one, but Seeley intercepts it as Aiden Smith tried to just poke it there, as it was officially poked there by Cam Miller. Puck sits freely in the neutral zone. This one will go back to Caden Hawkins. Hawkins will go there to number 15, Ryan Lincoln, who has a penalty so far. As there's a hit there, Purdue trying to knock him off as this one sits freely. 25 seconds left in the period, I should say, as this shot goes low. Cadillac really spaced out on this power play as they get it to Seeley, who almost had a shot there. Ryan Lincoln will take the shot as the back door was open, but Foos out of the net, and the shot was just missed. 10 seconds left in the period. Gotta be smart here as there goes down a man, nothing there as Wyatt Skira went down as this puck sits freely in the slot. That's going to be the end of the first. Cardinals have the goal. There's 3:32 left on the Lisinski penalty. Keep that in mind going into this next period. Cardinals, overall, what are your thoughts?
Props to the Cardinals not panicking in that last 25 seconds. I know it can get really chaotic back there, especially on the penalty kill. You're down 1. They're having great opportunities. Props to the Cardinals for not panicking. The Vikings looking very good on the power play so far, especially leading into the next period. They have a very solid chance of put one in the basket here.
Most definitely. It's very intriguing how they set up that power play, too. If you notice it on the camera, is they went very wide, very low to a guy from the top of the point to the far side, which he was wide open. The Cardinals almost basically forgot about him. But this first period, we were talking about it. Penalties got to get called. I personally think it could have been both ways on that, maybe a 5 and then maybe a 2. But you got to call it. You make the call there, 5-minute there on Lisinski. The Cardinals' power or penalty kill has been sketchy at the beginning of the season. They've really got to bear down for 3 minutes and 32 seconds. How do you go ahead and do that?
You got to get it going in the locker room. Get the energy up. You cannot sit there in silence and mope about this first period. You got to come back out stronger than the first period.
Yeah, but 100%, the Cardinals have the lead. You have the lead. A little bit of a sloppy first 7 minutes, and then after that, those next final 10 minutes were really Cardinals started to put it together, started to make plays, set up the offense, and that's exactly why it's 1-0. Is Aiden Smith, right place, right time, off the post. Seth Purdue takes the shot from a pass from Wyatt Skira. He gets the scoring started with 3:53 on a power play goal, and then Lisinski with a minute 28 leaves 3 minutes and 32 seconds left on the 5-minute major penalty. We'll be back for the second period after this. We're back for the second period here at Ewigleben Ice Arena. Cardinals have the 1-0 lead, but they'll have to kill 3 minutes and 32 seconds off of that Jonathan Lazinski 5-minute major. Isaac, what'd you see in that first period?
The first thing I saw, Cardinals need to pick it up if they want to have a chance at winning this hockey game. Both teams need to pick it up. Matter of fact, Cadillac looking to get a few goals here in the 5-minute major. Once they score, the 5-minute major does not go away until the time is up. Folks at home that don't know.
Yeah, the first couple minutes of that last period, the first period, the Cardinals looked slow. They didn't look ready to come out to play, nor did Cadillac. But reminder, this Cadillac team, they're not the same skill level and talent level, but this is a close game because it's a rivalry.
I agree. The Cadillac Vikings, they have the grit, they have the grind, they grind. They don't have the skill level, but they know how to win pucks in corners. They know how to move the puck well. They play as a team. Yeah,
100%. This Cadillac team wins the opening faceoff. Cardinals get it off. Blake Seeley going down. Seeley put the arm out, tried to knock it down, but was unable to, as Wyatt Skier will give chase to this one. We're just beginning the second period. If you missed it, can't make it to the arena tonight because of the weather. Brody Osaski has an answer if you are not here. Oh, and he just couldn't put it in the back of the net. Prime opportunity as Brody Osaski had a shorthanded goal last week, or I should say last Saturday, trying to do the exact same thing here against Cadillac. But as I was saying, if you can't make it due to the weather, we hope all is good, and we thank you for joining us as Hold Foos gives up a juicy rebound. Blake Seeley, that shot's not going to go. Foos with 2 clutch saves there. As this one will go all the way down, Brandsma will choose to play it. Another risky play from Brandsma. You're watching at home. You've noticed him just made a couple of those plays. And this pass just too long for Blake Seeley. Seeley almost a miscommunication there. Almost turns it over as Wyatt Welch able to force a dump down as Cade Dowell will stop on a dime and go up to Freddie Ortiz, but it's too long for Ortiz as Cadillac will go down low as Wyatt Skier is the first one to that one. This will go to the neutral zone. Thomas Rahilly will have it as Wyatt Welch just being a pest trying to force that puck away. This one will go straight to Cade Dowell. Dowell will play it down as there's Welch again. He's going to try to be a pest right in front of Nick Brandsma. Cadillac plays it far side and is just sauced down, and this one will be an icing. 2 minutes left to go. You've now reached that point where you treat it as fresh legs. 2 minutes to go. Just get that 2-minute penalty kill going. But like you said earlier, you have to kill this penalty because even if Cadillac scores one, Lazinski isn't back on the ice.
I agree. I want to go back to that Osaski chance there. Look at the hustle the kid puts in there. Lifts up the stick, has a prime opportunity to put the Cards up 2-0 on a shorthanded opportunity with 2 minutes left of the penalty kill.
And he does
it! Oh
it!
my goodness!
He does
Oh
it!
my! Oh!
You say it as Brody Osaski. Wind draws. We've talked about it. It's almost like they're listening to us. Everything we've talked about tonight, winning draws as Osaski does that. And great play from the kid. And I'm going to say it's his 67th point of his entire Big Rapids High School hockey career.
Oh my goodness, as I speak it into existence.
What a play from the kid. He gets his 5th point of the season with 15:29 left to go. Brody Osaski gets it. Looks to be unassisted as Cadillac trying to force something on here as Zach. Second short-handed goal of the season, and we're 3 games in.
Oh my good, that's just the grit the kid puts in here. He works hard on the penalty kill. Does it for the boys on the bench.
Yeah, 100%. And I got to say, I went down to the locker room, talked to Aiden Smith. Aiden Smith was like, wouldn't it be nice to get a shorthanded goal here? And that's exactly what the Cardinals do. As this one goes in the neutral zone, Cadillac almost feels like they have to be rushed here as they've now allowed the shorthanded goal as the Cardinals have the 2-0 lead as Cade Dowell tried to get that one out of the zone, was unable to. Cam Miller uses the body to let Brody Osaski then dump it down, who's having a great shift great opening second period here from 27.
I'm excited to see what that kid can do on his senior campaign this year. He's got the talent. He's special. I'm excited to watch him the rest of the season.
Yeah, 100% prime opportunity for Cadillac, but able to really get anything going as Cade Dowell will now use his speed. Almost lost his edge, but is able to get it down. Wyatt Welch is the first one of the puck. 55 seconds left to go on this penalty kill for the Big Rapids Cardinals. Dowell, he had a wide open man. It's now Wyatt Skier is the only man. It's going to be Blake Seeley. Seeley forced wide as just a great defensive play by Skier. Almost got a lucky one there. all the way over to Caden Hawkins, but was unable to get tape to tape there. Cardinals might have caught a break there.
Great defense by Skier. The patience, anticipates the pass. Beautiful poke check away.
Yeah, 100%. 2-0 game here. Cardinals looking to kill this 5-minute major from Jonathan Lazinski as he just wants to get out of that box quick. Blake Seeley will have it. He'll have it forced off. Cadilllac just doesn't look ready to play the second period. Wyatt Skier almost had a chance there to get past Rahilly, but he was unable to. Lazinski's just about out of the box, 7 seconds on it, as there's a body flying as Wyatt Skier gets it. This one's going to be an awkward bounce as Ortiz. Oh, that was very risky. And a great 5-minute kill from the Cardinals as fresh on is Aiden Smith, who's already got a goal in this one, as two bodies trying to force that one as Ryan Lincoln plays with Aiden Smith as Ortiz was trying to get through a man there, but was unable to as Ashton Edstrom will play this one down. Wyatt Skier will just wrap it around, and it looks like the Cardinals may get fresh legs on here, but wow. Somebody's excited to be at the rink tonight.
I can tell.
I'm excited to be here, but I don't know if I'm that excited.
I don't know.
13:06 left to go in the second period. But going back to that penalty kill, 5 minutes, you kill it, just great.
Amazing kill by the Cardinals there while tallying up another goal to make it 2-0. That's insurance right there, if I've ever seen it.
Huge kill there for the Cardinals. 13 minutes sits left in this one as there's a clean win. Aiden Smith will have it. He'll use his open ice. He takes it in the neutral zone, now takes it into the offensive zone. He tries to get to the slot, nobody home. This one will go back to Zach Repke as Repke lost it as that one was misplayed by Osaski as there's a smart dump down there from Reed number 4. Osaski will get it as he will use his ice to chip it up to Aiden Smith. Aiden Smith just trying to put a stick on it and get that one past his defender, but was unable to. There, Zach Repke hits a body. Perfect chance here for Cadilllac, and a great save by number 2, Holden Foos.
Been a brick wall all game.
Not just this game, he's been quality all season long for this Cardinal team. Yeah, he's allowed 8 goals in 2 games, but the chances that he's been given in that 5 goals against Tri-Valley, he made some quality stops on 31 shots as the Cardinals had 26 shots in this one. Roberto Osaski trying to add to the shot total. They've got 9 as there's a whip from Osaski as they're just after the play. You talked about it earlier. Refs, obviously there should have been a penalty there. By no means should there have been a penalty there whatsoever. Osaski's just chasing after with the rebound, but maybe he's sending a little bit of a, hey, I'm here
going.
too. I'm here too.
I know.
And he's made his presence felt on this game with that goal unassisted off the faceoff win, which was just an incredible play by him.
100%. The Cardinals are still looking to get another insurance goal here, which would be incredibly nice to go with 12 minutes to go. You're still looking for that more energy, as I should say, on the bench. The goals block shots, big hits.
100% as this puck is, there's 3 Cardinals and 3 Vikings not on the puck. There were 4 guys on that puck as this one's finally taken as Seeley will send this one on down as Cam Miller on his backhand will try to get this one out as he has Ryan Lincoln on his back there as theirs looks to be a delayed call as Miller's skate was up in the air. They're going to pull Foos as I don't think Jake Strokridge knew that the Cardinals had the chance at a delay penalty there, but you're going to send that power play unit out. The Cardinals already have 1 power play goal. They'll look for their second.
This is where you see for the insurance goals. This is where you look for great opportunities, the back doors, the tips in front. You get something set, get it settled right here. Run the plays that Coach Blashill has designed for them, and just work from there. Just get shots on net.
Yeah, 100%. The Cardinals have 10 of those. Cadilllac sits with a couple of those. They have 5 exactly, but Ryan Lincoln gets the second penalty of the game. That's obviously something to monitor going forward. This faceoff taken by Seth Perdue. Aiden Smith will has it. He has 3 goals on the season, 3 in 3 games, looking for 4 in 3. But there's a quality glove save by Nick Bransma, who's, to his point, has played a solid game so far.
I'll tell you what, it's really hard to get by Bransma here. His glove, amazing athlete in there right there. He has got a nasty glove. He can save anything within the perimeter of him.
Yeah, 100%. You faced him a couple times, and you guys have had your kind of way with him last year in 131 Cup, but then he gets injured, and you kind of saw that Cadilllac Vikings team fall off. They weren't able to get those type of wins as Wyatt Skier goes down there. Could have been a penalty. As Brody Osaski will have it, looks for something open. They have a minute 35 on this power play. Cardinals 3 for 4 on the season, 74% on the power play. Couple changes from Blash this offseason to fix that power play that only had a 19% last year. This one goes up to Wyatt Welch. Welch will have it. He'll go to Aiden Smith. Smith fakes the shot, goes to Skira. Skira skates with it. Still has it. Looks for the shot chance, but that one's going to go up and out of play. I believe it hit the stick of maybe Seth Purdue in the middle. And this person over here is just excited to be at this hockey game with 10:43 left to go at Ewing Gleben Ice Arena. Cardinals have the 2-0 lead. But, hey, now the power play, you've sent out a different unit. You've kind of seen the change-up. But how do you let those second guys also be up with those top guys on the line one?
You just run those plays. You take the smart shots. You move the puck well, fast, and efficiently.
There was almost a chance for Lazinski, who's playing a physical brand of hockey, as he always really has for all 3 years on Farsi, as this one's intercepted by Jake Strokridge. He doesn't know where the puck is, but now he'll give it to Ortiz. Ortiz will go low as, if Murphy Quant was able to get a stick on that one, he would have had his first hockey goal on the high school level. Ortiz will hit the hard pass to Miller. Miller's shot doesn't go there, as this one will be trying to be poked out of the zone. Cam Miller with a shot goes low, as Cadillac will set it on down the other way. Holden Foos will come out of net to play it with 10:11 left to go in the second period. Cardinals have 38 seconds left to go on this power play. They'll play it up to Miller, but Miller's stick not long enough to get that one, as Lazinski plays a physical brand of hockey, as he was just taken down by Caden Hawkins. Obviously physical there. Maybe he's saying something and letting Hawkins know, hey, don't do that to me, because I will definitely let you know, as he did earlier in this one. Cam Miller has it in the neutral zone, trying to take it into the O zone, and that he does, but has it taken off of his stick, as there's nothing going to be called there. This one goes deep, 8 seconds left. Foos almost misplayed that, but does, as there will be something, actually. 3 seconds left. You're going to have, I believe, a 5-on-3 maybe?
I'm not sure.
I believe there was a penalty. I'm not 100% on that one.
It does look
it
like
does,
it.
okay, because I believe 16 now was hitting Cam Miller way away from the puck. Way away from the puck.
Okay.
That's my guess. That's the last time I really saw 16 around a guy.
I wasn't really sure about that. Now here, 5-on-3. You have 3 seconds left. The last 2 guys back have to make sure that the guy coming out of the box is not cherry picking.
Exactly. And that's the thing, too, is not only do you have it for 3 seconds, you also have it for maybe those 4 seconds that if you have puck possession, it takes for that guy to get out of the box and into the zone. As this one's won, you got to be smart. Osaski looks back, smart play there to know where that guy's coming in. He's going to go quickly to Skira. Skira, no shot on those little 3 seconds. They'll go far side to Wyatt Welch. Welch will give back to Brody Osaski. Osaski will go to Wyatt Skira. Skira has it. He'll go back to Osaski. Smart passing here from the Cardinals. Osaski sits on the beautiful CCHA logo of the conference at Ferris State. Sits in as Wyatt Welch takes a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a beautiful chance there as Aiden Smith take a hit, make a play. He gets his puck back to the top. Brody Osaski, 27 in the camo, gives a 3 in the camo as this puck sits freely. Ryan Lincoln's going to go after Aiden Smith after the play. I think if Aiden Smith stayed up there, Ryan Lincoln's head to the box for the third time this game.
I agree. Ryan Lincoln is a physical player, as I said earlier. He can lay the body.
Yeah, definitely. He's already got 2 penalties in this one, hoping not to get his third of the game, as this faceoff will come on that left side. 9:02 left to go in the second period. I think that's the 4th time I've heard this person scream in the last 4 minutes of game time. Gotta love it.
You gotta love it. Love for the game, man.
Gotta love it. This puck sits freely. Osaski will get it. He'll go to Skira. Same thing they've really been setting up for the past minute and a half. He goes to Osaski. Osaski goes to Welch. Welch lost it for a second, but still has it. He goes low to Aiden Smith. Smith did not see the puck cleanly there, as this one will be sent. And great play there by Wyatt Skira to hug his body to the glass there to keep it in. Cadillac trying to wrap it around. Can Welch keep it in? Unfortunately, he's not able to. Wyatt Welch had a goal last year in the 131 Cup, fresh off what was basically an injury that killed a majority of a sophomore season, as Brody Osaski also had a big game in that 131 Cup with 2 goals, as the Cardinals got the 4-1 win. They led 1-0 after the first period, as Ortiz trying to make some slick hands with the slick mitts. 41 seconds left on this power play. Ortiz looking for an open man. He goes on net there. It's a great save there by Brandsma. Osaski still with it, looking for an open man. He skates with it. Now turns around and goes quickly to Jake Strokers. Maybe a mix and match here on the power plays, as this one's wrapped around still sitting lowly as a stick was lost there. It's on the ice. Osasi comes down and plays it. He's been around the puck for really the majority of the last 4 minutes as he's hit hard there, but almost was able to get it to Wyatt Skira. As Skira, just great play there. This Cardinal team looks really alive on this power play, and that's
Whoa,
a hand
whoa,
pass.
What the?
Whoa,
What are we?
whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, whoa, he almost just hit Lazinski in the face, too.
Oh my.
That's number 17.
That's a
Cam
penalty,
Nelson.
yeah?
He was sitting around the box for a second.
I thought he was.
I think the refs might be sent. I think they just made the gesture to get 17
Yes.
into that sin bin. This you can't expect this. There's another 5-on-3. Clearly, it's going to be 8 seconds, but it's another chance. As Cadillac just not very immature penalties. Very immature penalties.
I'm speechless at what just. I don't know what just happened.
I couldn't tell you either. This is pretty crazy to me, as that will be number 17, Cam Nelson, to the box. As what they call him for?
Hand pass.
They call the penalty on the hand pass,
so.
or maybe something after the play. But Cardinals power play will head out there again. This one back. Cardinals have it. They had a chance there. There's a quick shot there in front. Jake Strokeridge looking for number 2 on his young season. This Brandsma just flopped down with 7:37 left to go in this one. Cardinals 5-on-3. This is another face-off. With 3 seconds left. You're now taking 2 face-offs on the 5-on-3. I'm going to say it again. You got to watch how quickly that guy gets out of the box. You saw Brody Osowski, who is very aware of when that guy's going to get out of the box. This is a chance for Jake Strokeridge. Strokeridge will give it to Miller. Miller shot. Gets tipped in front there. Clean tip by Lazinski just over top of the net. Ryan Lincoln's now out of the box. Successful kill there as Lazinski sent his man down. No arms up in the air from Stripes. Cardinals don't get too aggressive going down there, as Ortiz playing smartly to stay out of it. This one will be sent all the way down. Look at the skates going. First one to the puck will be Cadillac, as Holden Foos has to get in the net. Open chance here from Ryan Lincoln. Shot tipped in front by a Cardinal and blocked. Lucky to go out there, as this one is behind the Cardinals. They didn't know where it was. Jonathan Lazinski couldn't get a clean tape on it there, as Ryan Lincoln, I believe, had that one for a second. Lincoln goes down. He battles with Miller. Miller goes there, as this one will be sit freely to Lazinski. Cardinals can't get a chance here with 1:04 left to go on this power play.
They look a little tired out there. Maybe look for a change here in the power play. I know the power play units have had a lot of power play units, as you see Lazinski and Miller changing right now. So, excuse me, Ortiz and Miller changing right now.
Yep, you're going to get those faster guys out there with 46 seconds left, as Foos has to be smart with what he does here, as Purdue hits Caden Hawkins. Hawkins goes down to a knee there. Risky play by Osowski, but he knows what he's doing with those skates. He'll have it behind the net. Caden Hawkins really wants to lay something and set the tone. Cadillac hasn't really been able to set the tone. The Cardinals have done most of that here in the second period. 6:08 left to go. It'll be Seth Purdue bringing it out of his own zone. He'll go up to Osowski. Osowski couldn't get it as the puck was unable to settle. This one sits freely in the neutral zone. 4 Cardinals will go for it. Aiden Smith will be the one to go for it. He's got 3 goals in the season and 1 in this one. Smith wrapping around, looking for an open man. He's on his backhand. Now goes to the forehand and gets the pass to Welch. Welch keeps it in. Welch goes far side to Wyatt Skira. Cardinals get set up on this power play as they go low to Aiden Smith. Smith uses the body to let the puck sit freely, as this one is behind the net. Full strength now as Wyatt Welch was trying to battle for this one. Great kill there by Cadillac to really kill 3 penalties back to back to back. Chance there to the slot. Nothing there. This puck is sitting freely. Wyatt Skira tried to make something out of nothing, as Cadillac is dead tired out there right now.
You could just see it in the skating form. When people get tired, they start to have a little hunch in their skate. You can see it in both teams there.
Yeah, 100%. These guys have been going hard at it for over half of the game now, as we're past quite a bit into this one, as there was a chance there, but Ryan Lincoln makes a smart play to get that out of the slot. This one turned around, and a chance here for the Cardinals. One-timer doesn't go there from Wyatt Welch, as this puck, Brody Osowski had a chance at that one, as he hits his hard into the glass there, as this one will go down for an icing. 4:54 left to go. Cardinals, they have taken quite a few shots this period. They've taken 10. Cadillac only taken 3, that is. Obviously, the power play is going to skew those numbers a little bit, but what have you really seen for those Cardinal offense to get those shots?
Though the power play, the umbrella with the bumper in the middle, I love that. They moved the puck very efficiently for the first 2 power plays. They had a lot of shots on net, and they executed perfectly, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. We're under 5 minutes here to go. Kay Dowell has it. He has a point on the season, assisted Wyatt Welch on his game-winning goal versus Midland Chemics, as he afforded that one going to overtime. This shot just doesn't get past his man as Jake Stroker sends his man down, as now the puck is getting very physical plays around the puck right now. Cade Dowell will have it. He will give it to Zach Repke, who's got to get rid of that puck a little bit faster. Jake Stroker tried to make the smart play there as this puck will be whistled with 4:24 left to go in the second period. Cardinals 18 shots, we just talked about it, 11 shots this period. They've really been playing successful this period, but also the defense has played very well for the minutes that there haven't been minutes that haven't been non-power play minutes, but still those first 6 minutes of penalty, or of the period I should say, were great defensive minutes.
They have there he is again. They have tripled Cadillac shots right now. They're in my opinion dominating this second period. The Vikings haven't really been in the zone due to penalties.
Yeah, 100% they'll have a chance here as they'll go backhanded pass there to the slot, nothing there. Cardinals will choose to send it on. This one might be on Brandsma. It's still a risky play, but did get the stick down and the glove down to maybe play a little bit more successful there. But going back to that shots thing, last time these two teams matched up, not counting the 131 Cup, the January matchup, the Cardinals had 40 shots to only Cadillac's 13. And really going back to it, the Cadillac Vikings have really been getting outshot in 4 of their 5 games as Jake Stroker's shot goes to the left. And that's the Vikings have played 6 games, but that's not counting FMV due to the lack of shots on Hockey Hub in that one. But this Cadillac Vikings team, they got outshot by Lakeshore in both games, outshot by the Sioux. The only game they didn't get outshot was the one against Gaylord, as the Cardinals unable to keep that one in, though. But you're really seeing that could take full effect tonight.
I do see a lot of familiar faces on the Vikings out here. Multiple shifts. It looks like they're doubling shifts. Ryan Lincoln out here for I think double shift. They're you can tell they're getting a little tired.
They want their best athletes out there now, as it is only a 2-goal game, and maybe you see a little bit different if this was a 4-goal game. As down, there's a big hit by a Viking on Wyatt Welch, as this one will go all the way down. That hit was by Aaron Lincoln for an icing with 2:58 left to go in the second period. If you're joining us on YouTube, we appreciate you. You can't make it to the game tonight due to the weather. Probably a safer option, but we do thank all our supporters out here at the game. Cardinals so far in this one, they have the lead because of Aiden Smith and Brody Osowski taking advantage of their opportunities and making plays, but you also have the ability to get the shots on and playing with those juicy rebounds is what the Cardinals have done really all night, as this faceoff will be taken in the offensive zone. Osowski will have it, tried to win it to Seth Perdue, but Blake Seeley will come out of this one. Taking pass, he tries to get past Miller. Miller plays the body, separates it, linking with the backhanded pass there, as they couldn't even get this one to the slot. Brody Osowski has been the target of a couple hits so far tonight. Welch unable to settle this one down, as Thomas Rahilly will slow it down and go to Caden Hawkins. Hawkins will have it. He'll go to his other man in Aaron Lincoln. Aaron Lincoln trying to get it past his defender, but unable to, as there's a very risky play there by Zach Repke. As you may see the advantage of it, there's a big hit right in front of the student section. The shot goes wide right. And it will go as Brody Osowski. This is exactly the chance you want for a Cardinal fan to have Brody Osowski. His shot will go on Brandsma. As there's, that's not, he had the man tied up. Welch was tied up with his man.
Nothing you can do there.
Nothing you can do about it.
Out of your control, man. I mean,
and the ref's got a smile on his face.
Yep.
Do with what you want with that information. I'm just going to say that. That's all I'm going to say. 2 minutes left. Wyatt Welch will head to the box. Penalty's been a little bit of an issue, but from a guy like Wyatt Welch, you playing with him last year, I'm trying to remember. I don't think he took any penalties last season.
I don't remember. He was a very good player with very good discipline.
Very, very good. Played the game.
Being a pest.
What you could say is the right game, but also being a pest.
Yes.
As this faceoff will be taken in the Cadillac offensive zone. This one's one back as Wyatt Skira, was trying to get in on that one, and he will. Aiden Smith will go for it as he will take this one wide side, try to make a move as he lost his edge there. Cadillac gets the puck, trying to set up something offensively. This Cardinal penalty kill has a chance. Lisinski, big hit as no arms up. Clean hit there by Lisinski. You gotta love it. The kid that's really had struggles getting into that box with a clean hit to separate the guy from the puck and also set the tone for the defense. As there's another one. Wyatt Skira, don't skate freely with your head down as Holden Foos gets the save there. The 7th shot as bodies are flying around. This is gonna be a physical. Oh, he just stepped over him. Disrespect there, trying to disrespect Freddie Ortiz, but this is gonna be a very physical as the Cardinals, what you could say, have their grinders out there. That's just
Whoa,
a terrible
what?
bounce. Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow, that's a very bad bounce as he's got the arm around the
What
neck.
are we-
Something, nothing there as he lost the stick. Trying to find something, and I think we're both kind of just surprised at what's happening on the ice and what's being allowed to be played. This is a game that easily could have double-digit penalties already as Cadillac is trying to get something started.
I agree. There's just so many bodies flying, grabbing, slashing. They're letting them play right now. I mean, with only 40 seconds left.
Quality send down there from Lazinski. But yeah, going with what you said is, with both these teams being tired too, you have to take that into effect that there's going to probably be a couple penalties here. Here's a chance for Caden Hawkins. Hawkins was first in points, or is first in points this season, as the Cardinals will send it right back down. A little rejection play there from Big Rapids. Cadillac trying to get something started. Dark blue helmets and the beautiful camo is there. Was a risky play. Could have been too many men there for the Cardinals. 10 seconds left in this period. Seth Perdue will try to play physical. Got to keep it clean here for the last little bit of this period as there's 4 seconds left. Seth Perdue will just salt it away, as Coach Blash would say, and that's the end of the period. Cardinals 2-0. Isaac, what did you see from the Cardinals in, obviously the power play could have been more successful. You did go 0 for 3, but you also got the shorthanded goal.
I saw some dominate. You know, they may have not have gotten a goal on those power plays right there, but I just saw domination in there. 5-on-4, moving the puck, limited the ices from Cadillac, and they just dominated in the O zone that period.
Yeah, 100%. And even in the shots on goal department, we were kind of hinting at it, talking about it a little bit, but 12 shots on goal of that period for the Cardinals, only 4 for Cadillac.
It shows penalties are a big factor in this game.
Yeah, 100%. And really what we've seen is as the shot here on the ice will... Cole Heiss tried to help him there.
Heiss.
Just missed it.
Oh. One more shot. Give it one more shot. Come on. Oh.
As Kurt Wilbur puts it in. But 19 shots to 7 shots. Cardinals really took advantage from a shots department, but yet you couldn't find the back of the net on the power play. That's definitely something that going forward, going into the first power play of that period, the Cardinals were 3 for 4 on the season, and now you go 0 for, you're now 3 for 7. But third period, 2-goal lead. Cardinals will look to put that dagger in Cadillac. Any final thoughts before we send it away before the third period?
Really excited for the third period. You saw some physicality at the end there. I'm really excited to see how they handle this out here, and I'm excited to see how this third period goes for both teams.
Yeah, 100%. Before we send you away, we'll get to a little recap here. The Cardinals had 12 shots. Cadillac had 4. Cardinals had 3 power play chances. Ryan Lincoln went to the box for the second time in the game. That's going to be something to monitor going forward. Cam Nelson also found himself in the box, as well as Jacob Belair. Brody Osowski, unassisted, shorthanded for the second game in a row. He's really having a key major season, and Wyatt Welch at the end of that period has the penalty. But Cardinals successful kill as we will send it away. Can't wait for this third period to start. It should be exciting. Welcome back to Ewa-Gleben Ice Arena. If you're just joining us, 2 on the board for one of these teams, 0 on the board for the other team. The Cardinals have the 2-0 lead in the 131 Cup. We thank you for joining us and listening to us. I'm Jack Heckman. He's Isaac Zacco. I'm not alone this time like I have been for the majority of this gig. But what did you see from the Cardinals in that second period? They had a good period.
Dominated the last period. They're looking for more insurance for this period. You got to get a comfortable lead, but you don't want to get too comfortable on this Cadillac Vikings team. They can come back to bite you. They will come back from any score. They do not give up. They do not give in. They've got a chance to get something going here. Don't be surprised if Coach Graham comes out here and runs a lot of design plays, a lot of cherry picking, especially from Ryan Lincoln, Caden Hawkins. You got the goal scorers. Don't be surprised if they're always pass around. If you're the Cardinals defenseman, you want to make sure that nobody is behind you at all times.
Yep. Even a guy like Blake Sealy, too, has the ability to score goals. But the Cardinals have had their home run chances, but they've also had some chances where it's kind of just dumb chances that they get lucky, because this Cadillac Vikings team, we saw at the end of that last period, was very lethargic. They were slow. They weren't really finding good edges really at all.
The Cardinals, they can get a spark going whenever they want. It's if they want to. They are a good team with lots of skill, lots of speed, lots of strength, lots of size. They can get anything going at this second, but if they give up for any point in this game, the Vikings can take advantage of that and come back and score and come back. Possibly tie this game, maybe send to overtime, maybe win the game. Again, like Tri-Valley.
Yeah, just going back to that Tri-Valley game, they allowed those 4 goals in the third period. 4 goals in the third period. You blow that 3-0 lead. They say in sports, the most dangerous lead is the 2-0 lead. That's exactly what the Cardinals have in their hands today. Their offense will be Cam Miller and Wyatt Skira. No, it will not be Cam Miller. Miller will go off quickly. It'll be Zach Repke. Osowski will take the faceoff again. He'll go up against Caden Hawkins. This one tied up. Both teams battling for this one. Look for this game to be very physical in the early goings of this game, or the period, I should say, but it's really which team sets the tone first, as Cadillac will have the first hit of the period there on Wyatt Welch. Just nothing to really get the energy going and suck it out of this building. Battle for the puck. We've seen a couple of these so far, and we've seen a penalty come out of one of these earlier, as it'll be Brody Osowski to play it to Wyatt Welch. Welch will have it. 2-on-2 chance here as there's a shot going on, but Brandsma plays it away as, that could have been bad there, but Brody Osowski avoids the hit. They'll get past Zach Repke, that's number 19, Thomas Rahilly, as Osowski tries to dangle it, and just too long for Aiden Smith's stick, but he's not too long there to poke that one away and really reset Cadillac. As you talked about earlier, they're starting to try and cherry pick as they're trying to get Rahilly involved in the early goings of the third period. Smart chip off the boards there from Jonathan Lazinski, but just not good enough here in the 131 Challenge Cup. And you've played in this a couple times. Talk about your sort of experiences being on both the losing end and the winning end of this rivalry.
I do tell you, the losing end really sucks. You know, you prepare for this game really heavy. Coach Blashill does a very good job in practice. He hits on the hard stuff. He gets us prepared for this game, and just losing it is just heartbreaking, especially the fashion that we lost it in by a ton of goals. But I tell you what, feels good to win, Jack.
Yeah, 100%. That's what the Cardinals look to protect. They look to protect that 2-0 lead. Under 16 minutes to go, the Cardinals out shooting the Vikings 20-7, as this shot there from Cam Miller will go to the right off a blocker, as that's a quick shot there by Cade Dowell. This puck will bounce on the low right wing boards for the Cardinals as Wyatt Welch separates his man from the puck. 3 Vikings on him. They'll opt back and drop it to 2. This puck is underneath Wyatt Welch's skate and finally taken out by the Vikings as Lazinski with a big hit there. No arms up in the air. Clean hit there. There's a 2-on-2 chance for Cadillac. They'll reset. Beautiful backhanded pass. Doesn't go. Cade Dowell will deny that one as this puck sits freely. Not too many men there, as Seth Perdue will play it to Wyatt Welch. Welch goes backhanded to Perdue. Perdue's got a chance. He lets it go. Nick Bransel makes a quality save there as on the 21st shot of the game, as there was a man open. It was wide Welch in the slot, and that's going to be a penalty. Cardinals just slow it down. Set it up. It's a goal!
Osaski
again!
Yes! Oh, what a tip by Osaski there to get it past Brandsma. Amazing shot. Who shot that?
It was Wyatt Skira who shot that one.
my.
Holden Foos is going to be okay. What a game Brody Osaski is having. This is back-to-back 131 cups with 2 goals in it, and 1 shorthanded, and then 1 even strength with 14:46 left to go on the 22nd shot of the game. But the energy has been sucked out of the team on blue.
You could see it. You could see it. You could feel it. Amazing shot from Wyatt Skira there to get Brody Osaski the opportunity to tip it in past Brandsma. A great goaltender with the glove side. Beats him on his glove side. Amazing play right there.
100%. You were talking about how good Brandsma's glove has been really throughout his entire career, facing him multiple times, as Brody Osaski will try and have a chance there, but this one will be whistled with 14:36 left to go, 10 seconds after that Osaski goal with the assist from Wyatt Skira. But that's how you start a third period in what is one of the most dangerous leads in all of sports, a 2-possession lead.
Absolutely. Still, don't want to get comfortable. You saw Tri-Valley Thunder 3-0 going into the third period, and all 4 goals scored in the third period.
Yeah, 100%, as Aiden Smith will play this one down off the Cardinal faceoff win. 4:30 left to go in the third period here in the 131 Challenge Cup. This one will be played around, as there will be bodies flying to this puck. Nobody can pick it up cleanly. Cadillac finally gets it, but the man was offsides. That's Kaysen Towbridge who was offsides. Nathan Fisk played that one. The Cardinals, quality to start this period.
That was a very, like I said again, very good play. Welchie setting up Skira to get the shot in. Nice slow shot. An amazing tip by Osaski.
And mind you, that's Wyatt Skira's 79th career point and his 44th career assist. He is the highest. There's a man down.
Wow.
Freddie Ortiz was down on the ground on a shot from Zach Repke. But as I was saying, Wyatt Skira is the active leader in points on this Cardinal team. Aiden Smith plays the body. Lisinski shoots it. There was a body in front, and it was his own man as they're playing on the ground there. That was almost very dangerous as Aiden Smith's stick is on the ground. The puck sits what was freely. Cadillac will finally come out with it. They'll get past Repke, but Repke will go down and chase it as there was no Cadillac Viking on that one. Repke plays it. Got to be smart here. Can't get too many men as the shot goes high over Holden Foos. Foos only had to make 7 saves in this one as the Cadillac Vikings have 7 shots. Repke couldn't get that one up on the ice and chip it over into the glass to Jake Strokridge, but Wyatt Skira will receive in his own zone. He looks to wheel. He gives it to Strokridge. Strokridge has it. He'll backhand go down to see 2 bodies going on him. Not a hard hit there, though, from the Vikings, as this one's perfectly intercepted. It's going to be a quick shot.
Oh my goodness!
What a shot! Cade Dowell!
Absolute snipe from the top of the circle. Post and in past Brandsma's glove. Like I said, it caught him off guard. Screened by his own player, it looked like. And off the post and in. What a shot from Cade Dowell right there.
That was a snipe and a half. And really, in Shadur Sanders' terms, Cade Dowell was there, perfect positioning and perfect timing with 13:06 left to go. But just came up, made the play exactly how you're supposed to. It was a very, very smart play from Cade Dowell.
Absolutely. Now, if you're the Cardinals, you want to be very disciplined here. You want to stay out of the scuffles here. Like there will be times in front of the net where Brandsma will jump on it or Foos will jump on it, and they will keep digging and digging and digging. And there's a penalty.
Lincoln with his 3rd of the game.
Oh my goodness.
This Vikings team is playing very undisciplined.
Like I said, Cardinals have to stay disciplined, stay out of the stuff the extracurricular stuff that happens after the play.
Yeah, 100%. Cardinals have had their chances. This will be their 5th power play of the game. They only have the 1 goal, though, 1 for 4 to show on it. Ryan Lincoln will spend 2 minutes in the box. They did not see the call on what it was, to be honest, but that is another guy's heading to the box. Is this going to be
2 and a 10?
2 and a 10. I got it. I'm going to have to watch this one back and see what he did on that one. But this one will be Brody Osaski, whose shot is blocked. He'll get in front of Seeley, though. Very good play from Osaski. He leaves it, gives it to the Welch. Welch is going to shoot this one, and Branson's glove comes up clutch there on the 25th shot of the game. Cardinals lead 4-0, but I don't know what Lincoln did, to be honest, on his to get 2 and a 10.
I have no idea. Very good by Osaski. Keep his composure there after shooting it right into the shin pads of the Cadillac opponent. And very good job of keeping the puck in the zone.
As here's a chance, Wyatt Skier will let it go. This one's blocked again. Seeley's blocked a couple here on this Cardinal power play. As here's a shorthanded chance for Hawkins, as there's another great play by Osaski, who's been all over the ice tonight. He's looking to get a hat trick. He still has the puck, still with it. The creative mind of Brody Osaski goes to the slot as Seth Perdue stuck his stick out but wasn't able to do anything with it there. As there's a stick in the sky from number 17, as there's gonna be a penalty, as down on the ground. Seth Perdue did lead with that shoulder.
That was a good solid hit.
Just a
didn't
little
have
away
the
from
puck,
the puck.
just a little early. Still
It'll
a good
be-
solid hit.
He did lay the body.
Knocked the wind out of him, looks like.
Most definitely. 12:20 left to go here in the third period. It'll be 4-on-4 puck for the next minute 20, or minute 19, I should say. Lincoln in the box for Cadillac, number 15, and then number 28, Seth Perdue, who's one of the creative players on this Big Rapids Cardinal team. Both losses for both these teams. Lincoln's ability to put points on the board for the Vikings in the early going of the season, and the way that Seth Perdue has really bonded with Wyatt Welch and Brody Osaski in that first one. Cam Miller, who hasn't scored since the 131 Cup his sophomore year, sends this one way over Brandsma, as he will come and get it, as Ortiz will have it. Ortiz will go high to Lazinski. Lazinski shot, blocked in front. He'll stick his stick out, and it goes off the cage, but cleanly to Zach Repke. Repke has it, looking for the open man, as he was unfortunately unable to go to anybody there. Now he has it, and Miller didn't know where anybody was on that play. He didn't know where the puck was either. As Lazinski bats this one down, Ortiz will have it. He will send that one off the boards. 11 minutes of 44 seconds, I should say, in a 4-0 Big Rapids Cardinal lead over the Cadillac Vikings. Cadillac 3-3 going into this one. They're trying to take away, as there's another great play by Brody Osaski. He's all over the ice tonight.
It's unbelievable, the speed on that kid, the physicality. He just has the opportunity to make plays, and he does it.
He's making plays all night long, as Zach Repke just gets it past his man smartly there. It'll be 4-on-4 for the next 16 seconds. The Cardinals will have to kill a penalty for 50 or 41 seconds. This one goes up to Wyatt Skira. Skira has it. He gets a go, as that one goes off a body in front. Puck sits cleanly behind Brandsma. Is down, still with it now. Caden Hawkins will come out with it. Cadillac trying to get past Welch. Welch knocks it down, as Brody Osaski looks to be very tired heading to that one, maybe a little shaken up in this one, as he's taking a lot of blunt hits as this one sits on the blue line. Cadillac trying to get something started, but the captain, Brody Osaski, shaken up. He's taken a lot of hits in this one so far.
100%. And give credit where credit's due. Cadillac is laying the body. They're having some hard hits on Osaski, and those hits eventually add up. They eventually get to you, and they knock the wind out of them, cramping, whatever it is.
100%. Both these teams playing a very physical brand of hockey, as Wyatt Skira goes there. There's been a lot of fans who did make the attendance, not happy with some of the calls being made. Jonathan Lazinski looking for his first point of the season there, as he knocks a man off him. No arm up from the orange stripes on the arm, as still looking for something, as Blash wanted something. Under 10 to go, as the Cardinals have successfully killed another penalty. This one wrapped around, looking for an open man, unable to find him, though. Cadillac will have it in their own zone. Cade Dowell, who's really been making plays as well with Brody Osaski. Both those guys making plays. Cade Dowell will try to poke this one away, but Cadillac will set up in their own zone. Rahili will go up to number 21. This one goes to 12. This puck is still bouncing around. It's down goes Dowell on that one. Puck will go free, and Cardinals just misplayed that, as there's a good save. Foos on an awkward bouncing puck there, but those last couple minutes, physical brand of hockey, 4-on-4, you had chances in the open ice with less players on it, but Cardinals nor Vikings really able to capitalize there.
From past experiences, 4-on-4 is the hardest hockey to play, in my opinion. You have so much space. You have no idea what to do with the puck. Everybody's covered. It's a very hard style of hockey, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. Miller will play this one off the boards, trying to get it up to Murphy Quant, as Zach Repke will play this one around, unable to really do anything with it, as Cam Miller will have it. He looks for the open man. The open man is Murphy Quant, but that one just hit a stick in front of the net. Brandsma, this one coming to Brandsma, but Cadillac opts to play it before it gets to Brandsma. Wheeling with it now is Thomas Rahilly. Rahilly gets it shoveled on down, as Miller will look around and look who's open. He will go to his deep pairing and Zach Repke. This one has a chance for Jake Strokridge as he gets around a man. Here's an odd man rush for the Cardinals. Jake Strokridge with it. He's got a goal on the season. Kicks it back to himself. Stops on a dime. Looks for the open man. He does. It's Zach Repke. Repke's shot tipped around, but goes wide to the right. Is this one of the slide? Just a bouncing puck. Be smart with it now. Cam let his man go behind him, as these are dead bodies basically on the ice. Either need a whistle or a change here from both these teams, as the Cardinals will send a couple guys off. Zach Repke has to have it. He gives it to Wyatt Skira, as they will go to Jake Strokridge. Strokridge will send it on. Brandsma with just a very nonchalant flip there from the Cadillac goalie. This one sits with 3 minutes left to go, or in the third period with 8 minutes left to go, I should say. Will go up to Wyatt Welch. This one played off the glass. Puck still sitting freely, as Brody Osaski has it taken off by his own teammate in Wyatt Skira. This one caught, played to himself. No hand pass on that one. Trying to just get the first goal on the board for Cadillac in the 131 Cup. Under 8 to go in the third period. This one going to the slot. Nobody home, as the Cardinals will have it, as it will be dealt with by Wyatt Skira. Skira's going to rail with it. He gets around a couple guys and the loose puck, and will just stop and make the smart play to not play the body so hard, as Brody Osaski now on the back check has to play defense. This shot will go wide to the right off the back of the boards, as down goes a man hard on the boards on his own, lost his edge. Brody Osaski will go up to Wyatt Welch. Welch had a goal in this game last year. Welch still with it. He looks back. He goes to Brody Osaski. Osaski shot. Ball! Hit the crossbar. Almost a hat trick there from 2-7 in red, as his body was played there. 7:11 left to go in the third period. 4-0 lead for the Cardinals. Looks for a change for the Cardinals. Fresh bodies on, as Welch and Osaski will head off. Aiden Smith is on. Cam Miller and Zach Repke as well on, and now Lazinski and Ortiz will join their line mates. This one played over the center of the ice, but a good poke check there from Cam Miller. Under 7 to go, as Brandsma almost didn't look ready for that one. That one could have been risky. We've kind of seen the risky plays from him all day long. Ortiz will go to Smith. Smith looking for the man. He's going to go with a backhanded sauce to Repke. Repke looks for it. He gives to Smith. Smith has it at the top of the point. He's forced wide to the right. Smith still with it. Keeps it in the zone, wraps it around. Looking for something offensive. The Cardinals couldn't do anything, as Ortiz tried to get that one to the slot to Jonathan Lazinski. Lazinski plays the body, knocks his man down. Couldn't knock him off the puck, as he is gone around, as Fisk just lost that one. Cam Miller smartly shoots that one down. 6:13 left to go. Been a while without a whistle, as this one will play it into the neutral zone. Jake Strokridge will have it. Seeing his line get a lot more minutes, as he will chase his own dump, as Brandsma opts to go to the right with it. Unable to keep it in the zone was Murphy Quant, as Cadillac is very slow with this one. Not a whole lot of explosive plays right now from either side, as Cam Miller chooses to dump it down again. Under 6 to go in this one. Cadillac trails by 4, as that guy just lost his edge. As Wyatt Skira's got a chance now with the puck. We know what he can do. He's got 4 assists on the season, just forced off the puck there, as he almost laid a big body down right there. That one goes to Jake Strokridge, as I believe Crew Bowlby might be on the ice for the first time all season. Big 4-0 is getting his first ice time with under 5:30 to go.
You gotta love it, Crew Bowlby on the ice.
Yeah, 100%.
Looking to see his first ice time. It's just Cadillac is struggling to get out of the zone. The Cardinals are just pummeling them in the zone. It's getting real easy for the Cardinals to just skate right by him and just dump it right in the zone. Cadillac is just giving the puck away to the Cardinals before the red line, which allows the Cardinals to dump it in the zone without an icing call.
Yeah, 100% here, and they might think they just sent a timeout. Will be called here.
Give both teams a break, finally.
Yeah, they need one.
Oh my
bad.
goodness.
But these last couple minutes, and I'm going to be very blunt here, they've been very sloppy.
I agree.
From both sides. Guys haven't really been able to get off of the ice at all, as you've seen a lot of those guys who aren't used to the long shifts, having to play those long shifts in what has been a physical game and a physically demanding game, really all game long.
I agree. So, Jack, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dinner dish?
Probably mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
How about yourself?
I was gonna go with mashed potatoes and gravy.
Really?
Maybe side of mac and cheese. I do like me some mac and cheese. Mama Z's mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese will definitely be the go-to tomorrow. But we thank you for tuning in to us today, as there's still just about 5:30 left to go. And we wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Of course.
If you're not watching this game live, we hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Of course.
As this game played the day before Thanksgiving. But Big Rapids has won the last 7 out of the 8 cups. They look to make it 8 out of 9 with a 4-goal lead with 5:24 left to go. But how do you, as a hockey player, look to start the rest of this period away?
Keep it in the zone. Just keep pummeling them. Keep pummeling on net. Keep Brandsma moving. Keep him moving. Just like that. Oh, Ossowski!
Throw the hats! Throw the hats! Brody Ossowski
Throw him out.
is having a heck of a start to his season, as that is a bad man playing hockey right now for the Big Rapids Cardinals. That's his 5th goal of the season, and that is his 7th point in 3 games.
Oh, my
What
goodness.
an incredible
Wow.
start to his season, as he deserves.
Top 20. Give him top 20.
Petey, we're going to clip this up. We're going to send it to you. We're going to send you all these clips from this game. Brody Ossowski has 3 goals. Yes, it's Cadillac, but he's playing an incredible game, and he's playing like a top 20 player in the entire state. Cadillac gets this one, as this one will be sent down. The captain, Brody Ossowski, like we said, having an amazing game. This one will go back behind Crew Bowlby, as Crew Bowlby will force his man off the puck. Great play. The bench loves that one. As we talked about, though, getting those fast players the puck, as there's an amazing wrap by Crew Bowlby. Just got to love a locker room guy getting some ice time here, as there will be a whistle.
What kind of whistle was that? You hear that?
I didn't even know they called it.
What's going on?
Got to clap it up, though. Brody Ossowski has the hat trick today, and an amazing feat by him.
How about Welch? Welch's having himself a game.
Welch's having a game. Kate Dowell having a game. John Lazinski, who just looked at us in the press box, having a game. Everybody's having a game. It's a great day to have a game the day before Thanksgiving. These boys will get their rest tomorrow, as they have a 5-0 lead over the arch rival Cadillac, who made the 45-mile travel up here, and maybe they're regretting it. Down 5 with a trophy in the building tonight, as this one's turned over there by Kay Dowell. Cam Miller wanted to lay a body there, play a little physical brand of hockey here, as screaming for the puck is Aiden Smith. Smith will go between his legs. Got it. Here's Freddie Ortiz. Ortiz looking for his first one. Got it! Boom!
Oh, my goodness!
Freddie Ortiz, his first goal of the season. 6-0. Take those 6 goals home, Cadillac.
Another snipe by the Cardinals. Freddie Ortiz doing it himself. Couldn't have done without Aiden Smith's hard work over there at the blue line, though.
Great play, and just the ability to set that play up from the Cardinals, which just goes into the mastermind.
Oh my goodness. Coach Blashill.
Coach Blash.
You are a genius, man.
Coach Blash.
Oh, my goodness.
With a great one there, as Freddie Ortiz gets a goal with 4:32. Trying to figure out what the student section is chanting, but great play there from the Cardinals to get it to 6-0. It's just don't do anything stupid. We've seen a lot of things happen late in games, not only just for the Cardinals, but for high school sports teams in general. When you get up in a big lead against an arch rival like this, the tendencies just don't do anything stupid, to be honest. Keeping it very bluntly.
100%. Stay out of the riffraff.
100%.
Be clean here. Play some nice, clean hockey.
100%. We'll get to see that line with Jake Strokridge go out there, Ray Myers and Murphy Quant, the defensemen, were Kay Dowell and Cam Miller, as there as we whistle blow.
Do you think Brendan Pippin had something to do with that play over there?
He might have. Freddie Ortiz gets his first goal of the season, assisted by Aiden Smith. And Kay Dowell, who's really having an incredible start to his campaign. He's the ability that this team really needs. Losing last year, your senior class, those rookies have to have the ability to step up, and that's really what we've seen so far in not only this game but all season long.
100%. They have stepped up incredibly. You know, I remember my first year on the team, and it was just like this, you know. We had needed a lot of guys to step up, a lot of rookies on the team, and for the most part, it took us a while. It did take us a little bit, but we eventually got it going. We got the boys buzzing, and we ended up having a great season.
Yeah, 100%. And really just looking at the senior class on where some of these guys have come from. Brody Osowski having an incredible game tonight. He has 69 career points. Coming into this one, he had 66. And last year, he had almost a 30-point season. If you count playoffs, he had 32 points last season. As there's bodies going down to the ground. As this one goes to the right, nothing called, though. No arms up. What are we trying to Zegras pass?
Oh, my goodness.
As this one goes to the slot, the Cardinals will just send it away. Wyatt Welch smartly gets the whistle. 2:58 on the clock. I talked about it earlier. Be very smart in the end of these games with a 6-0 lead. 30 shots to 10. Cardinals physical. But you got something to say on just being smart at the end of these games?
I mean, you're absolutely dominating this game. You know, don't say anything dumb. Emotions can get very high, especially in moments like this. 6-0 game, you're dominating. 3 minutes left. Cadillac has nothing to lose right now. They're already down 6-0. You know, the worst we can get is a suspension here.
Right.
Suspension.
And that's one of those things, too, if you go back to the Allen Park game last year, is Brody Osowski, who, if you haven't met him, is not a guy who's trying to fight somebody. He's one of the nicest guys I know.
Wouldn't hurt a fly, man.
One of the nicest guys I know, and he almost had a game suspension because he came in from outside of the face-off circles. Cadillac has a chance here, but Coach Blashes, I believe he told us that it was one of his only appeals ever as a coach, and it was, you know, nobody's trying to do harm, but you also have to be smart if you're not trying to do harm and not go into the pile.
I agree. As a defenseman, you know, we were always told, you know, Marty Schaefer's always telling me, don't go below the circles, man. It's a penalty. It might be a game suspension. I'm like, I got you, man. I won't do that.
Yeah, 100%. Jake Sorokic here trying to find a second goal. He gets past his defender, but loses his edge. Just gives it to the slot. Jonathan Lazinski trying to just maybe get a poke check goal there as Wyatt Skira smartly comes in, wraps it around. Under 2 minutes left to go as Jake Sorokic tried to cut that one off. Big shot there from Cam Miller, who, like I said earlier, hasn't found the net since the 131 Cup game his sophomore season, as this one will be sent up and around. Murphy Quant, maybe a dead spot in the ice, will go to Cam Miller. Got time, though. Got to be smart with it here as he will just chuck it on down the ice. 1 minute and 37 seconds left to go. The Cardinals looking to get to 2-1 on the season. And this is how you do it. So you're up 6-0 on a team who you hate on the other side. You play them in January and you play them the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. This team decided to take 45 miles in snow. And I respect to the bus driver for making that drive.
100%.
100%. You have to always thank bus drivers. One of the key contributors to high school sports that a lot of people don't realize is how important those bus drivers are, and they'll take that trip 45 miles back home with a loss to the Big Rapids Cardinals. With under 90 seconds left to go, the Cardinals have the 6-0 lead. This one angled up off the boards. Cadillac trying to just maybe find something to avoid the shutout here as
Why did you say it?
I just jinxed that
Well,
one.
knock on wood.
Knock on wood. We'll reset that one. As Brody Osowski has it, he will go into the rafters, as that's unfortunate there. Cardinals just, you get by with a big game here. You get the big rivalry win. You go back, you go into the locker room, you grab the trophy, you bring it out. You bring out the trophy. As there's our athletic director, Shaw, looking to hand that trophy off to the Cardinals. But I don't know about you. I just can't wait to take some pictures after this game with a beautiful 131 Cup in my hands as this one's blocked here. Cadillac will go back to their point, unable to do anything with it, though. In a 6-0 game, the Cardinals have the lead. Here's the shot, blocked in front, as there's another one. Foos frees it. Oh, and that was a puck sitting very free with under a minute to go. Here's going to be Aiden Smith. Aiden Smith has a man on his butt, trying to get past one. His shot goes high over Brandsma. This one played to Crew Bowlby. Bowlby will have it. Looking for the open man as his flex will flex that one up to Freddie Ortiz. Ortiz plays it down. Under 30 seconds left to go here in this 131 Cup battle between the Cardinals and the Vikings. This one played back around. 6-0 lead. 20 seconds left to go in this one. as the pucks are bouncing free. Maybe a couple bodies flying. Here's a shot. Jake Strokers has a chance, and he whiffed on it, looking for his second goal of the season. Unable to do anything with that one, as Jake Strokers will play this one up in the neutral zone. As this one will just sit free. This game is over. The Cardinals are 131 Cup champions for the 8th time out of the last 9 attempts at this trophy. Big Rapids gets it done, 6-0. Great game from the boys. Brody Osowski gets the hat trick. What'd you see from the Cardinals in this one?
Amazing team play from the boys there. I mean, everybody contributed in one way or another. I mean, you see Holden Foose with the shutout on 11 shots, 100%. Good job by Holden Foose there by shutting out the Vikings. Props to the Vikings coming all the way down here, playing us in the 131 Cup.
Great big win for the Cardinals. Cardinals get their first shutout since they faced Petoskey last season, right out of that Christmas break, 3-0. Cardinals will enjoy their Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow, and then they'll be back at it Friday versus Manistee at 8 p.m. A little bit of a later game, but you're going to play a Manistee team that's most likely a weaker opponent again. But the Manistee team, they're 1-3, and then on Saturday you have a Sparta team that's 0-5, but they're a quality 0-5. Always a tough battle in a couple of their first seasons.
Saying Sparta, I've seen them in the Super 25. They were 25th in the Super 25, PD's picks. They are a very good team who plays very good competition. They are a co-op school of, I'm not sure how many schools.
Multiple
a lot
schools.
Of
They
schools.
are Division I.
They have a lot of.
Tri-Valley. We saw Tri-Valley, 5,000 students between all 13 of those schools. As you know, the Cardinals will salute the fans here. But continuing on with Sparta, with how big of a school they are in that Super 25. They
are a very competent team. They are very well put together. They made a run in playoffs last year, if I remember correctly. They have a lot of talent, a lot of speed, a lot of strength, a lot of size.
Yeah, 100%. We've seen in their first season they had a 20-win season, but played a much weaker opponent here, as the Cardinals will be awarded this trophy here in a second. But let's wrap this up quickly. Aiden Smith gets the goal. Brody Osowski finds the net 3 times. Cardinals' power play looked a little bit weaker, but going forward in that Friday game against a team like Manistee, that's a get-right game for the Cardinals, as this was a rivalry game that if it's not a rivalry game, it's a get-right game, but now you have the get-right game on Friday for a competitive Sparta team. And how do you take advantage of a get-right game against Manistee?
You focus on the little things and you do the right things the right way. You execute your plays that Coach Blashill, the genius, has come up with. You grind for pucks. You don't. Thanksgiving and all, you want to stuff your body, but don't eat too much. You won't be able to move out there. Okay, so speaking from experience.
Yeah, 100%. The Cardinals will be awarded this trophy. The Cardinals played a heck of a game. It'll be Seth Perdue, the assistant captain, to come out and grab this trophy, and it's going to get loud and rowdy. These boys are going to have a great night of celebrating. Have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm Jack Heckman and Isaac Zacco. This was a great game. Any last words you want to say?
Hope to be back for some more games. Hopefully during Christmas break, maybe Friday. We'll see. But thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was an honor to have you in the booth. Cardinals get the 6-0 win over the Cadillac Vikings in the 131 Cup. This was a rendition of Big Rapids Cardinal hockey. I'm Jack Heckman, and for Isaac Zacco, we thank you. And if you weren't able to make the game today due to the weather, we appreciate you watching. We hope you come out on Friday as the Cardinals will take on the Manistee Emeralds for an 8 p.m. game. We will see you on Friday night.